This is how you're supposed to start a VTuber debut, right? Yeah, it's supposed to start down here. Supposed to start late, have some scuff. The VTuber debut checklist, right? But hello, let me take off my hat. Let's get a little less formal here. Okay, so what are we even doing today? What's going on today? Let's find out. Because, I don't really remember. We have a 2D model reveal, which is this. You're here. That's what's happening. And then we got some Wordle. We could play Wordle together. Is Wordle still cool? Is Wordle still hip with the kids? And then we have a palette cleanser. That's a surprise. That's a special surprise that you'll learn about later. I'm planning on it being pretty long, but this is the most energetic I've ever been. The brighter a candle burns, the faster it goes out. We got the bags. What are the bags full of? That's for me to know and you to find out. Shoulders out. Summer's coming. We're sun's out, shoulders out. I don't have a rhyme for that. So we got expressions. Let's go through what I can do a little bit.
Tyrise has subscribed for 12 months. Salim.
Sometimes when you're a witch, you need a familiar. And sometimes you don't always have a familiar. You know. So sometimes you gotta be your own familiar. Sometimes you're just a little cowboy. Sometimes you're just a little scrunkly. And then we got the magic. We got some magic going. Non-binary. I love that. I went light mode all of a sudden. And now we're brighter. We're bright. We're like medium mode. It's not quite light mode. It's not dark mode. It's dim mode. We're dimmed. We got a dimmer. I could be a little nervous. Catboy. I love bright lights, honestly. We're not going to go on this tangent on my debut, but I enjoy luminosity. we got just a little sad. I live in an operating theater. Get new lights. Please let me live. Banished. There we go. My yellow backrooms lights. Well, the lights are very white. They're very cool lights. But I have yellow walls, and it kind of gives off serial killer vibes. It's not great. It's not ideal. And we got just a little huh? A little huh? And you know what I could do when we were doing a little huh? We could, huh? Huh? I think Discord is default on non-bright mode, on dark mode. That's the opposite of light, is dark. Salem like vinegar drinking in light mode. They're a unit. I'm simply built different. What can I say? Did you just say hello? I did. Hello. Hello. Ooh. We could be dramatic too. I could. Hello. We're being cats together today. Thanks. Words are just sort of coming out of my mouth right now. Like they're not really hitting my brain before they're leaving my lips. So if anybody says any funny stuff, anything they shouldn't be saying, we could call them out for it. We could put them on blast. Do the kids still say that? Am I still hip? And now we got my little journal. It's actually I was gonna call it like a grimoire. Or a book of shadows. But does this look like a face of somebody that owns a book of shadows? It's a little bubblegum bitch. I do not own anything of the sort. I own a journal. Here's what we know. We know this grimoire belongs to the witch Salem, a member of the coven. No coven. No maidens. No coven. I know I picked the easiest color to read in all of the land. But I just thought I would read it for you guys. L plus ratio plus no covens. What the heck? On my own debut. No, we love color theory, huh? I know. I like pink. I want to use pink. I've been released. I've been unhinged. An outline on this awful pink you've chosen? Absolutely not. I thought about it, but I wanted it to look like handwriting, so I've chosen not to. And also I made this in Photoshop, so I can't change it now. It's a single layer, baby. This is a JPEG. It's pink. There's pink on the paper. It matches. That's what you want out of what you're writing and what you're writing on, right? You want it to match. Well, look, it didn't need to be a PNG. This stream is 720p. We're queer as hell here. So then we got werewolves. That kind of goes in with the queer as hell thing. Token heterosexual. We love you and we accept you here as you are. My first ever D&D character was, you know, it was the LGBTQ starter pack. My first character was a tiefling bard. The LGBTQ starter pack. Look, that's what a tiefling bard is. I don't make the rules. And then we got making schedules, which is apparent by me being 20 minutes late for the event that I've been trying to plan for a year. Mushishi, but you don't like bug. I can't help it. Mushi, the vibes. I don't like insects, but I love the vibes. Hearing Salem say fuck is so uncanny. Hey, we're here. We could say bad words on stream now. Say twat for me? I know it's twat, but it feels like I'm trying to do a British accent in a way that feels not great. Mushishi is so calm and Mononoke is so not, but they have the same vibe. I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm also not wrong. Because every time I try to tell somebody, oh yeah, I love Mononoke, they're like, oh yeah, Princess Mononoke is one of my favorite Ghibli movies. And I'm always like, Salem swearing is like them using a swear in the iCarly reboot. Dot Hack, if anybody remembers the Dot Hack series, you are probably entitled to financial compensation. Cauldron Boil and Cauldron Bubble Baja Blast to fuel my trouble. We got a game called Lamento. Nobody's probably ever heard of it. If you haven't, you don't need to look it up. If you remember Lamento, you are definitely entitled to financial compensation. Look, as soon as I put BL in my preferences, I'm like, look, this is it. This is what we're doing. Next page. Also hard to read, but in a different shade of pink. Why is it a different shade? Because I didn't realize it changed and then I didn't want to redo it. And I realized there was an easy way to redo it, but only after I exported the JPEG. So, you know, so good. So many gay werewolves. My music taste is not good. And you know, I'm just gonna throw that out there. I know this about myself. Do you also suffer from non-binary who listens to 100 gex? I'm gonna say yes because I feel like I get what you're trying to say, but I don't know what a gek is. 100 gex is way too many geckos to look after at once. You're gonna have to get so many crickets for those geckos. My general musical preference is just melancholic indie folk rock. Like, I just like stuff that sounds vaguely sad that you can vibe to. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. To show you what that mouth do. It got a tongue piercing. But I also want to do some spicy streams. As in, like, literally spicy. Because I'm very bad at handling spice. So I thought that might be entertaining. Extraordinarily painful for me, but entertaining at the very least. My mouth has to like catch up with my brain. You know, I don't want to rise and grind. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to rise and grind. I'm a sleepy witch. I wanna lay down. I wanna nap. I got a little bubblegum, like, raccoon boy digging in your trash, looking for spell components energy. Salem Musty sounds too much like Musty. I don't like that one. I am going to be a little nightmare boy. Why are you making me? Why are you making me look like that? It's so good. I'm just a little goblin. My regular form purposefully lacks drip. I'm maidenless. I'm dripless. But it's just like that's the vibe. Oh, I like the idea of going from dripless dream witch to drippy nightmare witch. Drippy in both the literal and the metaphorical sense. I'm still not very good, so please lower your expectations. Wherever they're at, please lower them. It's so good. Vinegar's good. It's tasty. Reverbed ah. That's it. We got chibi mode. I'm getting my brain cells to rub together. What am I doing? Part of why my debut was delayed by a few minutes was because I realized I had not eaten since Longer ago than I want to tell you guys. This face is for you, Sobi. Sad pink egg. I'm sorry you're sad, but I'm glad you're pink.